Yowza yowza. So Joe Lieberman is saying so long. Oh, it's too bad, for two reasons. One, I really wanted to vote against him. And second, that means Connecticut will no longer have any seniority in the Senate. I can't believe still that he worked so hard to make sure Sarah Palin was just a heartbeat away from being in charge of the country. Oh, man. Goodbye, Joe. Can't wait to see you go. FBI patting themselves on the back for taking down 100 or so mafia guys for crimes going back 30 years. Big deal. When are they going to go after the Russian mob and the Colombians and the other organized thugs that have turned major cities into war zones? No, we'll go after the mafia, since it wasn't the mafia, that eliminated 15 million jobs in the 90s. It wasn't the mafia that worked for Goldman Sachs or Countrywide. None of those people are behind bars for their evil dealings. The only reason Bernie Madoff is in jail, he turned himself in. Why? Because he knew he had screwed folks that would kill him once they realized he was a bigger crook than they were. Not because anybody did any due diligence. One little insight, I'll give you some right now. You're going to find out who thinks they're really, really important by just simply taking an elevator. When it arrives at whatever floor you're going to, you will always find some man or some woman, always dressed well, with a haircut that costs more than your car, standing directly in front of the doors. I don't mean a couple of feet away, I mean right in front of the doors, so you got to knock them over if you want to get out. Just like they pushed the button and it arrives just for them and no one could possibly be riding on their elevator car. The ones that would be a pain in the ass to work for or a pain in the ass to work with. Empty suits. I always stay a reasonable distance away just in case one of those experiments on the 4th floor runs amok. They say there's nothing going on up there, but you need a special card to get the doors open. And I, for one, am not going to be swarmed with zombies just because I stood too close to the door. Always stand back away from the door just in case zombies get loose from somewhere. That's rule number 4, right behind cardio, the double tap, and seat belts. So what do you say we strap ourselves in right now? Because this weekend is in motion. Keep your hands inside the car. Pig out, pork out, freak out, cause this ride is a-moving. And you gotta, we out!